Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of War Thunder. Now, you're going to have to excuse me, I'm afraid. This is going to be probably a short video, and my voice might be a bit dodgy. I'm currently, at the minute, suffering a bit from what is known as Freshers' flu, which basically means I have flu, and it's my own bloody fault that I have flu in the first place, so never mind. Don't pity me, it's my own fault. So anyway, here we are. We've got this game here, which I played quite recently. I apologise for the lack of videos that coming up recently. I will have mentioned this in the mailbox video as well. Don't know if that'll become coming up before this or after this or whatever, but anyway, apologise for the lack of videos. I haven't had time to make any more, unfortunately, lately. The only game I've had any time to play is War Thunder. So that's why you're seeing this. And it's also why this game is in recorded post-commentary. I am not playing this live. I'm recording commentary after the fact because it's all I had time to do. And basically, I was going along, recording, as I do when I'm getting ready for a mailbox video, a bunch of random games to put in the background while I talk. And I had this one. And I felt it was far too good to just leave in the background of a mailbox video. So here we are. I'm in my Hurricane Mark 1. And I'm just going after that LA5. Now I've picked up a lag 3 on my tail, and so I'm corkscrewing around all over the place here, trying to get him off me. Someone's destroyed him by the looks of things. He's going down in flames. So I see another lag 3 coming in. Let's go take him on. Now, I love the Hawker Hurricane. It's one of my favourite planes in this game. Top 5 aircraft in War Thunder. This plane's probably in there, especially in the Mark 1. Not as heavily armed as the Mark 2, but it is more agile. It's probably not as fast either, but it is more agile. And one of the things about the Hawker Hurricane, as you're going to quickly see in this video, if you just look at my damage counter right now, is that the Hawker Hurricane is magnificent in that it takes forever to shoot it down. Let's see if we can't take down this MiG here. Oh, we're going in. He's soaking up our shots. One of the downsides to the Mark 1 Hurricane is that its armament is pretty crap. Yeah, and we ended up having to settle for an assist there, never mind. Its armament is pretty crap, and I'm pretty sure if it wasn't, then people would be complaining about this thing, saying it was all sorts of OP. Because, well, it is very durable, as you can see. It's almost Russian, this plane. It's ridiculous. There we go. Got a kill. Took down that Yak 1B. No easy feat, really. Checking behind us. That Dornier 17's got too many problems to deal with to come after us. So let's go for this MiG-3 here. Put a bunch of shots in his general direction. You get a lot of spray and pray with a Hurricane like this. Because generally your bullets don't do a great deal of damage, but on the bright side you have loads of them, so you can afford to fire and miss all over the place. Great plane for people who, like me, are not the best gunners in the world. I can't shoot to save my life in this game, so this is the kind of plane I like. So yeah, climbing up now to get some altitude. I'm looking at the B-25 that was over there, and I'm looking behind me as well to see if any other enemy planes have snuck into our base area. Doesn't look like they have. B-25's buggering off. And I'm thinking I should probably land really at this point, because look at my plane, right? It's all pink and red. One of my wings is completely black. It is, however, not really affecting my flight performance at all whatsoever. Really, at all. It's quite remarkable, really. But that's the Hurricane for you. So I'm thinking, right, screw it, let's go land. Most of our team is landing now at the minute anyway, so I don't think I'd be missing out on much. So I'm going down here into this dive, trying to lose some speed that I picked up during the dive by fishtailing with my rudder, which you can see there a little bit erratically. It's a neat tactic. It creates lots of resistance, which slows you down. Now I'm starting to do some big, wide, steep turns, and now you're about to see probably one of the sillier landings I've ever done in this game. In all honesty. So yep, coming in here, around the 200 kilometer mark. In we go. Look at that angle. Look at that bloody angle. And plop. down onto the runway we go. So anyway, then I pull off to make sure I'm out of the way of any teammates that might be trying to take off behind me. And there we go. You'll note that this plane has some fantastic low altitude performance and very low speed performance. I was doing about 160, 170 kph when I was coming in on that very steep turn. If I tried that in a Russian plane, like a MiG or a Yak or something like that, or even some German ones like the HU-112, that would have sent me straight into the runway. Splat. But no, the Hurricane can do it. So it's big thick wings it's got. They unfortunately create a lot of resistance, so this plane accelerates like a rock, unfortunately, but it does mean that it has lots of lift. It's a bit of a staple of a lot of those Hawker planes. The Hawker Typhoon is the same. It has very thick wings. So I'm sitting around getting repaired. Time to take off. We're getting a fair way into the game now. About roughly around half the enemy ground targets have been destroyed, and I'm still in my first plane. What's worth pointing out right now, I don't know if you've noticed or not, but this is actually a rank 8 game. I brought my Spitfire Mark 5A, sorry, no, Mark 5B. Get your planes right, Jingles. But I brought my Spitfire Mark 5 to this party, and that's a rank 8 plane. So this game was at least a rank 8 game, and the Hawker Hurricane Mark 1, it's a rank 2 aircraft. And we're doing pretty well so far. All told, pretty well indeed. Fair few kills under our belt now. So, trying to climb up, get a bit of altitude. Not particularly easy. This plane doesn't have the most amazing climb rate in the world, and I'm going pretty slow as well, so never mind. Keep climbing. It's the best thing to do in this situation, and I've just noticed... Oh, hello, Mr. Yak 7. What are you doing? He's going after some of our ground targets, no doubt. So he's heading off there. He's got no friends, no support in the world whatsoever. He's off behind this mountain here, which I'm going to try and use as cover here, so he may not see me approaching until it's too late. So here we go. Trying to stay at altitude over him. By this point, if he hasn't seen me coming, I don't know what he's doing. He's probably too busy trying to dodge flak at this minute. Quickly looking around there to see if he had any more friends on the way to help him. Thank you for that, police siren. One of our BF-109s is hooked onto him as well. He goes in, fires off a bunch of rounds. Oof! That was close. I do not know what happened there. It looked almost like he almost rammed him, but that BF-109 seems no worse for wear. The Yak 7 is trailing smoke, but as you're about to see, this guy was nowhere near done. High yo-yo, going up like there to keep myself behind him and not overshoot. Still going. Still pouring rounds into this bastard. Still pouring rounds into this bastard. Still continuing to pour rounds into this bastard. He is still shooting off rockets all over the place, and he's lost control. He's going down. So yeah, whew. Our fellow BF-109 pilot, I'm just looking around to check if he's still there. He is. Slightly wary, because sometimes you do get dickheads in arcade who will try and shoot you down if they think you stole their kill, but as you saw there, that was not a kill steal. There was still plenty of work to be done. It was a Yak 7 after all, and those things are just as durable, if not more, than a Hawker Hurricane. So, but he doesn't really care. He's not taking it personally, so good on him. He's off to find some more kills, and so am I. So we're climbing up here. Looking around. Can't really see much other than that IL-4, who's like a million miles away, so I'm not really going to bother with him. And plus, I'm in a rank 2 plane with, I believe 6, possibly, 30 caliber machine guns, roughly, and wasting rounds on a Russian bomber is probably not the smartest thing I could be doing at this point. So we're pretty much going to ignore him, keep climbing, see what's going on. Now, the enemy team appears to be swarming in the general area of their airfield at this point. We've got a couple of guys on the enemy IL-4, so he's not really worth bothering with at all at this point, even though he's a lot closer now. And I see this P-39 on the left. Now, he's a bit further away from the rest of the pack than anyone else, so I'm thinking maybe we'll go for him, because he's going for this Beaufort of ours down there. And I think I changed my mind. I see this Lag 3 going here, and I think, oh, I'm in then. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. But yeah, going after the Slag 3, he's picked up a couple of guys in the tail, and I think, nah, screw it, I'll change my mind again. Go for this IL-2 instead. And it pays to switch targets like that. Don't get too fixated on one guy. It will be the death of you. Quite literally. So we're going down. There's more than one of us after this guy. He's in the IL-2M, and... sorry, there we go. Off goes his wing. IL-2M does have a rear gunner, but he was clearly dead at that point because he wasn't offering any resistance. But you notice I took his wing clean off there, and I have to admit, it's something the Hawker Hurricane seems to be uncannily good at. Oh, Yak 1B and a Folgore going in there. Decided to stick on the Yak... oh, sorry, the Yak 7B. Decided to stick on this guy. Eating up rounds. Eating up more rounds. Eating up more rounds. This guy's just refusing to die, and I have to settle for an assist. Unfortunately, you get that a lot in these early planes. With the little machine gun armaments without any cannons. So there we go. Someone else went down and gave us another assist. That's good news. Bit of a furball developing here. We've got this BF-109F going along here, but unfortunately, I am about to run out of ammunition. There we go. Click, click, click. I'm screwed. Well, not quite. No one's on my tail. This guy's busy going after one of our fellows, who I think is crashing now. Yep, splat. But I stick on this guy. He's going very slow. Slower even than me at this point, I believe. So I load up again, open up on him. I'm hitting him. Not doing a tremendous amount of damage, though, unfortunately, by the looks of things. And, oh, took a round there. Decided to try and risk it. And... nope, 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 nope. Too hot. It's too hot. Getting too close to their airfield. Need to move. And oh crap. I picked up a Russian biplane and, although you can't see it, you can actually hear it, a enemy P-47, Nimitz, I believe his name is. And his P-47, you can hear his 50 calibers firing away behind me. That's a rank 8 plane, I might add. So I decide, screw it. Let's do something a bit ridiculous and silly. I go around and splat! Look down there at the bottom right, you'll see Nimitz, P-47D, has crashed. And then I go around again, just to make sure no one's following me, just showing off by this point, really. So there we go. I figured I had nothing to lose, and it actually paid off. I caused that P-47 to crash. I believe he tried to follow me through the bridge there and went splat, by the looks of things, so there we go. Oh, the silly things you can do in the Hurricane. I swear, it really is just a silly, silly plane. Oh, look, that AR-2 just splattered into a cliffside. This entire game is just a complete shambles, it really is. And I'm still not done yet. I'm going after this Kitty Hawk as well. Game's almost over. Figure why the hell not. No point in retreating to base now. But you look at my plane. Red wings, red tail, black fuselage. This thing is Swiss cheesed, you know, in the entirety. My elevators are pretty screwed, but who cares? Let's keep going. You know, there, here we go. He's going down. He's lost tail control when we critted him, and that's another kill. That makes the 6th, I believe. And we're still flying. And we're still flying pretty well. That's just how the Hurricane rolls. This thing just shrugs off damage until the cows come home. It's just what it does. And it's historically accurate too. The Hurricane was an incredibly rugged aircraft. It was called the workhorse of the RAF during the Battle of Britain for a good reason. You know, it was such a sturdy, rugged aircraft with a sturdy, rugged job. Spitfire, of course, was the more glamorous aircraft, but the Hurricane was what actually killed the most Luftwaffe pilots during the Battle of Britain. And there we go, match is over, got the fighter award, got the balancer award, and here we are, still flying. So, there we go. 6 kills, not my best match ever, but considering I was in a rank 2 aircraft, going up against rank 8 aircraft, I'm pretty chuffed, honestly. So there we go, 11,000 credits, not bad, and what was that, 25,000 XP, that's not bad at all. Got the fighter award, and got the balancer award for destroying the most planes 5 ranks higher than my own. So that's always a fun badge to have. Top 3 on my team, not bad. Beat everyone else on the other team as well. That was a really, really good game in a really, really fun aircraft. So there we go. Just thought I'd share that with you guys because I didn't have much time to do anything else. Hawker Hurricane, really, really fun little plane. Highly recommend it. You could keep playing this thing way after rank 2. Way, way, way after rank 2. It's such a brilliant little aircraft. Great to fly around and troll people with, like in that game. So, yeah. That's all from me for now, and hope you guys have a nice day, and I'll see you again pretty darn soon. Thanks very much for watching.